In this corner, from Downers Grove, Illinois, weighing 225 pounds, Angelo Puffball.
want to play games? We're going to play games in Chicago at Survivor Series in War Games.
Hell yeah! I'm begging you, sir. I am begging you to say it. It's over. Do the right thing, Regal. Oh, here it is.
War Games!
And this is A&B Combos Wrestling Edition.
War Games!
Oh my.
William Regal's voice. Y'all know what I'm talking about. I want to make sure that we are sounding good and we are looking good. Yep, I can hear myself. If we are fuzzy, we will clear up. There is an issue with YouTube and live streaming. We're not quite sure what it is. You mentioned that on here. YouTube told me they fixed the live stream viewership issue, so views should be a bit higher now. Fantastic. Thank you so much, brother Alex. At the very top, I want to give a shout out to my man, Just Alex of Alex's World, a safe space for wrestling fans like you and like us. He is a friend of the channel as we are of his. And we appreciate you being up in here, brother, for A&B Combos Wrestling Edition. This is the live predictions for Survivor Series War Games.
And the second shout out goes to our daughter, Tyann Johnson.
Woo!
We see you up in here.
What up, Shy? Good to see you as well. And I also want to give a special shout and an apology to my baby sister. I forgot to give her that shout in our last live. If you up in the house, you know I love you. Appreciate you. Thank you for being here. Also, another special shout today is Marie's birthday. Woo woo! I think you got a birthday song for her.
This is your birthday song. It isn't very long.
Hey! She is a wonderful, wonderful human being, somebody that can sing like nobody's business. We will definitely be playing a little snippet of that tomorrow for our live watch along. We want to give a very, very special shout to Marie. And we have somebody else up in here. If you don't know, now you know. The channel mascot, you know her, you love her. Where's my microphone? Weighing in at 16 and 1 ounce pound because she has lost a little bit of weight. Thank goodness. The Shih Tzu Terrier of Terror. Give it up for Bone Crusher.
Oh, right. Yeah, she's
in the lap.
Sleep on
she's in the lap. But I think y'all can see her a little bit. There she is.
Yeah, there you go.
There she
put her
is.
head up just on time. Right on time.
It's so good to see everybody in here. We really, really hope you enjoyed that open. We worked really hard on that.
He worked really hard on that. That's his
really
baby.
Wanted to do something special for you guys. We will do the same for you tomorrow. So before we get going on predictions, because like I always say, we're not going to take up too much of your time. You know, we only got 5, technically speaking, 5 matches on the card. So this should go by pretty quickly. But the Mod Squad, we want to give that first shout. Who was in the house?
Shout out to the Mod Squad. As always, Wise Man Jedi Knight 88.
We acknowledge you.
What's up? Sophie Dophie.
OG, triple OG.
Yeah. So she said that she won't be able to stay. He won't be able to stay in here today because he's gonna I guess they're celebrating Thanksgiving today. But we appreciate you being here now.
Yes, indeed.
And we for sure will see you up in here tomorrow.
Yes, indeed.
We also have D Extreme Tape 824.
That's what I'm talking about. What up, David Tate?
Yes, Mod Squad. Let's see. Is that all the Mod Squad we got right now?
All right. I think that's all we need.
Well, I just wanted to make sure I didn't miss anybody.
I think we got it.
Yes. And then let me give a shout out to our members real quick. And first in line, Dingle Bob. Thank you so much for your membership, for your loyalty, for your support.
Yes,
the
sir.
3 Kings.
Oh man, what
You
up, 3
already
Kings?
know,
Thank you so
boo.
much. Thank you very much.
Let me see. Do we have any other members in here? Christine Goomson.
Hey,
Yes.
what's going on,
How are
Christine? Good to
you?
see you up in here. Thank you so much.
And that's it. Now you could get to the shots.
Well, that's good. That's good. Yeah, we definitely we definitely got some things I want to get down with to get down. First in line with that fast pass, Dingle Bob. What's going on?
What up?
You already know. We got Anthony. Yeah. What's going
up,
on,
Anthony?
Good to see you up in the house. Who else do we have in here? Oh, and before I get started with everybody else, like just Alex likes to remind everybody, to the mods, please just every once in a while, make sure you let the people. There we go. Smash it. Smash that like button. So important to content creators like us to get out into the YouTube universe.
They've been doing it.
I know.
I saw them in there this morning doing it. Appreciate y'all doing your job.
What up, Minaj Ali? Thank you so much for being here. Somebody thinks CM Punk is returning.
Okay.
Go JB24. Got to put the foe on that.
Good afternoon.
What up, Zay?
Day with your granddaughter was lovely.
Yeet.
What's
going on, Zay? Good to see you in here. Who else do we have? Lucky Kratos. Hey, what's going on, Lucky? Good to see you. Quantaven Moore. What's up, Quantaven? Good to see you, buddy.
You said hi to Lucky? I think you did.
I just said hi to Lucky. Okay. Ashton G. What's going on, hey, Ashton? Is that Ashton Kutcher? Ashton Kutcher, the actor?
Maybe.
Is it Kutcher? Yeah, see right here. Boom. Like it, smash it, rack it, stack it. We got 850 Big Boy. What up, 850 Big Boy? Good morning to you, or good afternoon, depending on where you are. We said this shout to TJ Thug, well-rounded Leo, Neptune X. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Nico Thompson, what's going on, Nico? I appreciate you being in here. Add Aiden, good to see you as well.
Hey,
Dylan Danger. Thank you, man, for sticking with us like you do.
Hey, Dylan.
I really appreciate that. CW41. What's going on, CW? Wilfredo Fernandez. I see you, dog.
What's up, Wilfredo?
What's going down? Thank you for those hearts. Tyann. Who else have we got in here? I think that's about that.
No, Ravishing Pretty Richie.
Yep, there you are, Ravishing One.
The last time.
Michael Tolbert. What's up, buddy? Steven Timores.
Hello.
We are doing well. Talking about Mercedes Monet could come back. That's Survivor Series. Always have. I mean, I don't know, man. She's pretty salty. She's one of these people that just. You know what I mean? Remember that meme with that guy?
Salt.
Did the salt? That is the.
I mean,
that is
you
Mercedes.
have some salt. You got just the right amount of salt to season your food. You know, when it's too much salt, it's no good.
Oh my gosh! All right, I think we got the shouts out of the way. Thank you guys so much for being here. We will be back tomorrow for a live watch along for Survivor Series War Games.
Hey, Donovan.
We got the ticker up. So let's just get into it, man. Let's just get into it because the go-home show of Monday Night Raw, there were some things that went down. There was a big announcement at the end of that show. I think we all saw it. We saw Adam Pearce lose his friggin' mind on Raw. You want to play games? You want to play games? And he's just taking off the glasses. He's shaking up a storm. So we're going to start it with the men's Survivor Series War Games match. Let's talk about this. We're not gonna waste no time. No bread, no water, just meat. On one side of the aisle, you got Team Cody, Sami Zayn, Seth freaking Rollins. Main event, Jey Uso. It's just me, Us. Huh? Day one-ish. Cody Rhodes and the returning. Our voices in my head. The Viper Randy Orton. And on the other side, you've got Team Hell No. Wait, no, that's not right. Is that Team Hell No? No, that was Daniel Bryan and Kane. We got Team Judgment Day, Finn Balor. Senior Money in the Bank, Damian Priest, as some like to call him. And I'm going to say from this picture, it's fitting. Lord Farquaad.
That's exactly who he is.
JD McDonagh. You got your North American, your NXT North American champion, Dirty Dom, and he always comes out on top. And it's important to come on top, out. Wait, I messed that up.
Jack off, you're fired.
And of course, newly aligned with the Judgment Day, Drew McIntyre, the Scottish psychopath. So my question to you, who do you like?
The question is Randy going to RKO Jay during the match and cause him to lose, or is he going to do it after they have a victory?
Look, let's be honest here. It has been a cool minute since we've seen Randy Orton in a WWE ring. The last time we saw him, he was getting down with the get down with recently fired Bro. I hate to say it that way, but RK Bro was a force to be reckoned with. But a Viper cannot be trusted.
He cannot.
So my question is, can he be trusted by Cody Rhodes and the rest of Team Cody? Is he going to play nice? Or is he going to strike RKO out of nowhere to everybody? That's what I want to know.
He is going to RKO Jay. That I'll make a prediction on. Whether it's going to be during the match, that's going to cost the match, or whether it's going to be after the match is the question. Now, do I think they're going to actually turn him full heel? No. RKO, Randy is who he is. He's that in-betweener. You know what I mean? Like Stone Cold was. Like he just is, which is why he RKO'd the Bro and they were still together. Because you just know that's what you expect from him, but that doesn't mean you can't. So we already have too many heels. Judgment Day doesn't need this victory.
Mm-hmm.
But they're a strong team, and bringing RKO into the other side is a little, but they're all good.
Okay, so
I'm gonna go with Cody's team.
Going with Team Cody on this.
Yeah.
Team Cody. All right, Donovan Morrison, what's up, buddy?
But Jay will still get the RKO. That's still gonna happen.
Well, before we get to my prediction, I see a super chat right here, starting the night off right here with the Ravishing One. Yes, indeed.
Yes,
we appreciate you.
thank you.
Ravishing Pretty Richie. Circle message. And for those that are new to our channel, there's a show on Netflix called The Circle that we enjoy. And so I always do a nod to that because I think it's hilarious and I love it. That is what that is. Love y'all so much. Hope your Turkey Day was amazing. Sorry I've been absent. Started this new Amazon delivery job. First of all, congratulations.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sure.
I know that ain't easy. So congratulations on that job. And also I want to say happy Thanksgiving, everybody.
Yes,
I didn't say that at the beginning.
Everybody.
Did y'all enjoy yourselves? Did you have a good Thanksgiving? Did you get down with the get down? Let me tell you what we did. All right. We decided to do something different. This has been a different year for us. So we decided we went to vegan. And I'm going to be perfectly honest with you. I was a little salty. Not only was it exceedingly crowded, they have
we do it's gonna be crowded.
Vegan options. This is Los Angeles. Okay. The amount of vegans here is almost obscene. You should know. And I used to work and I used to order food for Universal City. So I understand. This is not coming from somebody that just like, hey, you got a lot of vegans, order enough food. No, I've literally had to order. The numbers don't lie. You should order enough. Everywhere we went, except one place, out. And we're talking early in the day.
Oh yeah, it was barely noon and they were out the vegan stuff.
So I'm calling you out, Universal Studios. Y'all suck.
Anyway, back to the prediction show. Who else sucks, babe?
Y'all suck. So I just had to throw that out there.
Thank you, Ravishing.
Thank you.
Richie.
I appreciate that so much. So what do we got here? I'm going to give my prediction. Let me see what you got. Michael Tolbert, you've got Team Cody. The Extreme Team Cody. Rhea will get RKO'd. Oh, gosh, I would love to see that.
That would be awesome. Oh, my gosh, I would love to see that. That needs to happen.
Oh, my gosh. Oh, my gosh. Please make that happen. I would love it. Yep. CW41 says RKO at Jay. Seth's Messiah personality on the post. It makes me think he turns. I love that I love the Monday Night Messiah. I should have worn that shirt. You know what? I'm gonna wear that shirt tomorrow.
I almost gave it to you, but it's the prediction.
Yeah. I gotta do predictions. It's never
tomorrow.
prediction. It's a spoiler. Yeah, I'm gonna wear that tomorrow. Who do you got? Jedi Knight.
I mean, I think it would be crazy if either one of them went full heel because we already have now Drew as a heel. We're gonna be out of faces.
Yeah,
we can't be out of faces. We can't have everybody be heel.
Oh, that's funny. Zay's going Team Randy. That's hilarious. Quantaven, you got Team Cody, but you could see Judgment Day winning to do a turn. Okay, interesting.
Just Alex also has Team Cody.
Interesting.
But he also has the RKO. Yep.
Team Cody. Either Dom or Laura Falquo will probably get pinned. I'm gonna be honest with you. I've given this a lot of thought. With the returning Orton, there's no way. And I mean, there is no way Judgment Day is getting this win. I think there's gonna be some shenanigans. I'm excited for it, but there's just no way. There's just no way.
Yeah.
Unless Orton is ultimately heel. And we don't know it. Because if you recall, we had a situation where we never truly got an explanation, but I kind of surmised by the end with Brock Lesnar and Cody Rhodes teaming up, standing side by side, about to go against the Bloodline, and then boom, out of nowhere, Brock Lesnar opens up a can of whoop ass all over Cody Rhodes. By God, this man has got a family. And we didn't get any kind of explanation until the very end. When they finally had their match, they hugged it out, and I went, okay, you pretty much had to put him through the fire to make sure he was the guy. Cool. I'm not saying Orton's going to do that at the top of the match or nothing like that, but I'm saying as far as we were concerned, Brock was a heel throughout that whole thing. You feel me? Even though we had Cowboy Brock and he was hilarious, and I still was like, is he a face? Because I don't trust him. You know what I'm saying? So it could be a situation, maybe, let's say the Judgment Day does get a win. Maybe Orton is whatever, and everybody, the guys are in the ring, and they're just kind of, okay, trying to figure it out, and Orton just RKOs everybody. His whole team walks out the ring. I don't know.
We just don't need a full heel Orton when we have a heel Drew now.
I don't know.
With all these heels.
I'm just throwing it out there.
They're already just throwing together whoever they can and putting Seth in the face category because Seth was always kind of borderline. Like, I don't know. I like how both Seth and Randy could go either way. They just don't need to be full heels when we have an entire Judgment Day of 5 people.
So what they said is they can go either way. Does that mean that they're bi-coastal? Jack Antoff. You said it. I'm just asking. Okay, it's a family show. We got a super chat right here by Aaron Drew. Yes, indeed. Aaron Drew, circle message. Did you guys see Bayley's post an old pic with her and Asuka, Kairi, Sasha, and her caption was, I always have a plan. Sasha returns to WWE. I did not see that. I got to be honest with you. This talks and BS walks. Sasha Banks, Naomi felt that what was happening to them as the tag team champions was BS, and they walked. And they walked on out the door. Trinity has found success over at Impact. Mercedes has kind of done her thing with New Japan Pro Wrestling. There's a little tease with AEW. I'm going to be perfectly honest with you. Right here. If there's enough zeros on that check, anything is possible.
The only thing is that I think that much like how we know that there are certain people who, even though they have big fan base, that these companies don't want to work with them because of their pride, because of their attitudes. At this point, if you were to offer her all that money, her attitude and her difficulty to work with would just be that much stronger. And I just don't know if they're going to do it. If that's the case, then they should bring back CM Punk.
Well, let me ask you guys this question, because that's a very interesting point. Let me put this up again. And I'm going to leave the super chat up, because we're talking about attitude. We're talking about money. We're talking about pride. CM Punk has consistently been brought up in the conversation. This is taking place in Chi-Town, Chicago, the home of a one Mr. CM Punk. He said he would never step foot in the WWE again. He was a Fox analyst, briefly asked about it. He says, I do not work for WWE. I work for Fox. And I'm talking about the WWE. Tony Khan was able to bring this man out of retirement, a 7-year hiatus. Crowd goes nuts. Fired with cause from AEW. Let's just not forget, fired from the WWE. Now, this is under a new banner, although McMahon is still attached to the WWE. Do you all legitimately think that CM Punk will make an appearance tomorrow in Chicago? Looking at this team, I got to ask the question. I don't see how CM Punk fits in this program at all, but let's just say somebody gets injured. Let's say maybe a Sami Zayn, maybe a Seth Rollins with that back. He can't continue. We only have 4 members in Team Cody, and we got 5 members over here in the Judgment Day, and they are surrounding Team Cody like a pack of wild hyenas. Then all of a sudden we hear, look in my eyes, what do you see? Could it be? Could it be? Is that a possibility? I throw that question out to you. Just Alex, I want to know your thoughts on that. People, do you see it happening? And Aaron Drew, thank you for that super chat.
Appreciate your support, you guys.
No, Roman, don't even get me started. We're not even talking. We're not bringing him up. We're not bringing him up. I'm not talking about a part-time, undisputed champion. We're not even going to discuss Roman today. Nope. He didn't get no airtime. Judgment Day, Team Cody, Orton heel turn.
Oh, were you using that? Sorry.
Team Drew, Team Cody. Will Damian cash in? I don't think so. He forgot he had the briefcase of last night. That's hilarious. What if Rhea catches an arc? Yeah, see, exactly. I so want to see that. I mean, do they bring back CM Punk? I don't know. Personally, I want to be frank. And this is the beauty of our show, is that everybody now knows we can agree to disagree and not be disagreeable. And just Alex and I, we've had these conversations. We don't see eye to eye on CM Punk, but it doesn't mean we're still not family. He family, right? So I make no bones about how I feel about CM Punk. I think my man has a serious attitude problem. I think he's got a serious chip on his shoulder, and he needs some humble pie. I hope he got himself some humble pie last night at Thanksgiving dinner. He's got issues, and nobody wants to play with somebody that got issues like that. So can these issues be squashed? Can he play nice? Like I said, it's this right here. If there are enough zeros behind it, anybody will show up. So I don't know. I don't see it happening, but I wouldn't be surprised if they figured out a way. I don't think so at all. It's a no. It's a no. I don't want to see him again. I mean, does he need to show up in that match, though? The only reason I would think he would need to show up in that match is if they truly are going to bring him back. And what better way to do it than in his hometown, Chicago? Because we all know that Chicago crowd is loud. That Chicago crowd love them some CM Punk. If they're truly bringing them back, if they put ink to paper, they would kind of figure out a way, but I don't see it. I don't see it. Confront Seth Rollins. Interesting. Donovan with a super chat. Yes, indeed. Thank you, Donovan.
Thank you, Donovan.
Circle.
Appreciate
Message.
you.
CM Punk could answer the open challenge of Shinsuke Nakamura.
Shinsuke don't even have like a belt or anything to be like doing an open challenge.
Shinsuke's over here talking about I'm ready. He's doing his little video vignettes.
Yeah, but they did all that just to have him lose. So I don't know.
Interesting.
Just Alex does answer you, by the way.
It could be
Tyann, the reason that your dad and I talk about Roman is because Roman just isn't around more than like 4 times a year now. So he's not really in the conversation.
This is serious. This is Survivor Series War Games. And I'm over here like Bernie Mac. You seen Roman? Nah.
Justin Murphy said, I don't think Triple H and CM Punk like each other. So when CM Punk was removed from the building when he was visiting a couple months ago, it was not Triple H who had him removed. It was McMahon who had him removed. But I could tell you right now that the one thing I could tell you about Triple H is that Triple H does not care if he likes you or not. He don't care if you like him or not. He cares if it's going to make the company money. And if we could just work professionally, regardless of all that, put that aside, he'll do it. He'll absolutely do it. And Roman, I've heard Roman say the same thing. Like, this is a business. You do your job. You don't let attitudes and how you feel or who you like. If you're putting that in the ring, if you're putting that in the business, you're not doing your job well. So I think that doesn't actually matter.
Fair enough.
Bottom line, like he said, is this.
Because it's all about dominate and collect.
And that's why you don't see him anywhere either. See, I feel like he is like a Sasha. Like, yeah, Leo Rush is good, but nobody wants to deal with his attitude because he thinks way more highly of himself than he actually is. You're good, but you ain't good enough to have that attitude. Yeah. I feel the same way about Sasha Banks. You good, but you ain't good enough to have that ugly ass attitude.
Is she all right? She all right? Trey Lucato, what up, buddy? What's going on? Oh, we got Isaiah Smalls, baby.
What up, Isaiah?
Good to see you, buddy. Yeah, I feel you, just Alex. I don't feel it's right. I don't think it's happening. In the WWE, never say never, but I don't see it. So I think it's fair. And again, if you joined us for I think it was our Monday Night Raw live. So we talked about it. When we do our live watch-alongs for a PLE, we always have who is up in the match on the screen, and then we have A or B, me being A, AJ, B, Becky, on the side of who we chose to win that match. During Monday Night Raw, we said, are y'all Team Pumpkin Pie or Team Sweet Potato Pie? So I am Sweet Potato Pie. This is Pumpkin Pie. So tomorrow, you're going to see pies. Instead of name, and it'll have our initials in it. So I'm Sweet Potato. This is going to be Pumpkin. Whoever's going to choose. So we both chose Team Cody, right? So that's who we chose. And it also helps to keep us honest because we never remember who we chose. So
hi, Tanner.
Thank y'all for joining us. If you just have, please make sure you rack and stack that like button. We appreciate you so very much. All right, so right now we have chosen Team Cody in the men's War Games match. Let's go over here because this is interesting. I like their promo. I like it when you take some real life stuff. And in the words of, for those that are not familiar with The Miz's history, The Miz is somebody that was in the reality television world on MTV. He was on The Real World. And their tagline is, when things get real, you know what I mean? I love it in professional wrestling when in a promo, they take real life stuff and they add it into the promo. It just gives it that little bit of authenticity that we need. That, okay, you just took us somewhere. Because I remember Booker T's brother would say, sometimes in wrestling, things get real fast. So this promo was lovely. They, with Gunther, my man handled himself on that mic to such a degree that with just his promo, fully turned, for any doubters, fully turned Miz face. Just with his words.
Yeah, the minute he started talking, I was like, oh, they're making Miz a full face right now.
I loved it.
Yeah, it was I didn't expect it. I didn't expect to be like, after that face-off, I was like, dang, okay, I'm interested in this.
So we have on one side a two-time Grand Slam champion. People forget because it's been a minute since he's held the title, but he is a highly decorated WWE superstar, The Miz.
Just because he could do the comedy shtick doesn't mean he can't get down in the ring.
With now somebody that has just broken the honky-tonk man. He's a honky-tonk man. He's honky. He's bad. Gunther, longest reigning Intercontinental champion of all time, for the IC title. My question to you, who you got?
So it would just seem like Gunther hands down, except for the fact that they have friction in his faction. And without his faction, he's not good or interesting on the mic. He doesn't have that same appeal that Miz has. And Miz did bring prestige to that title. And well, back to the title, like he really kind of made it a big deal when he had it. And they already had Gunther break the record. So, I mean, maybe there's a chance that they're ready to give Miz a title again, and maybe they want to move Gunther on. But but really, do I think that out of all the people in WWE that they'll give that win over Gunther to the Miz? That would be a really hard push on the Miz. A crazy hard, because no one thinks that's going to happen. That would be like the biggest upset ever.
So you're saying?
I just don't think they're actually going to give him that kind of push.
So Gunther for the win.
So Gunther for the win.
All
but
right.
I wouldn't mind seeing it because it would be crazy. Everybody would be like, what the hell, the Miz? You know what I mean?
All right. So you got Gunther for the win. To answer your question, Quantaven, do we like apple pie? Let me tell you, The Rock does like apple pie, but there's another type of pie that The Rock likes. If you remember Little Attitude Era, but it's the family shows, I'm not going to say it. Christine had your first sweet potato pie this year with a pecan crust. It was amazing.
I just told her that you were going to want some.
Okay.
Ship it.
Gunther next. Damn, just Alex. Moving on. Gunther. Miz keeps saying his balls are massive. They are. So says him. Just kidding. I do want to people feel about this one. 1,000 for the Miz, and Gunther is minus 5,000. Dro, what's up, Dro? We are excited for Orton. We are excited for Orton, buddy. Thank you for being here. King Mike Tots, what's up? YouTube didn't notify you when we went live. There was an issue with YouTube. Just Alex mentioned it earlier on in the stream.
I don't know what's up with that.
Because we noticed when we went live, right when we clicked to go live, because we go live on simultaneous platforms, Twitter didn't work. I don't know why it didn't work. So there was some weird thing going on. So here's the deal for me. I'm going to keep it short and sweet. The Miz knows how to stay in the conversation. I personally like a heel Miz versus a face Miz, but he can do either or, but he always goes back to being a heel. So some people are just better at heels. I've said that about Santos Escobar, which we'll get to that later. I've said that about Zelina Vega, which we'll get to that later. Some people are just better off as a heel. When you had RK Bro, even though they were what they were, I mean, let's be honest. Orton RKO'd Bro. You know what I mean? So
But
just like the rattlesnake.
They just went about their day because that's what he does.
I'm saying, like, you can't trust them. You know what I mean? You can't trust a snake. So in this instance, I'm hoping for a good match. That's all I really want. We already know
Did you notice?
Oh, wow.
I'm wearing snake earrings for RKO.
Wow. She most certainly. Wow. Okay. All right. I see you, Eve, in the garden. I see you.
Oh, wow.
I see you messing with that snake. Just not fruit, Eve.
What just happened?
That's not cool. Are we not gonna talk about this? Carlito wants to talk about it. I love that.
Anyway, back to what you're saying. So sorry.
So
You can't be trusted.
I'm gonna simply say that Walter got down with the get down. Gunther gets down with the get down in a way that most people can't hang. I just want to see a good match. I don't think The Miz is going to win. I also do not really think that the rest of Imperium are going to interfere. Gunther generally likes to kind of do his own thing. I hope it goes long, and I hope The Miz has a good showing. That's all I want. I don't want to see a one-sided ass whooping. Pardon my language, but you know what I'm saying. Like, that's good old JR. But Gunther for the win. Gunther for the win for sure. That's how I feel about it. But I want to see a good match, and I'm going to say this across the board because it's Survivor Series, because it has history, because it's a tradition in my house. I expect to see fire matches in every single one of these things. I don't want to see anybody phoning it in. So let me see. You got Miz ain't the one to end the reign. Nope, he sure isn't.
Ravishing Pretty Richie. I love that Carlito impression too. Here's nobody he cannot impersonate, but for some reason I'm on the Carlito train right now with that one.
I love Carlito. Chad gave us a one. Thank you.
Shush, please.
You know what? Let's do a swerve. Maxine Dupree should be the one, just like China, to be the next Intercontinental Champion. Maxine Dupree will take Gunther. And okay, I can't even joke about that. But let's just not forget China was the Intercontinental Champion. That happened.
Okay, so someone mentioned in here that Booker T recently said that he agrees with Roman's part-time schedule because people don't understand the toll that it takes, like, to be a champion and what they ask for. And you know, I did kind of see that when Total Divas came out, you started understanding like how many appearances and things John Cena needed to do. It wasn't just like he showed up for matches. There was a lot of stuff that the champion has to do as the champion. And I understand that. And while I understand what he's saying, and I didn't have a problem with him having a part-time. I actually didn't have a problem with him being part-time. But the schedule, if you look at it, is going like this to where he's not even at Survivor Series. Like, I do think that he should be at all the large, major, main pay-per-views. I don't think that's too much to ask for. You know what I'm saying?
I didn't want to talk about it today, but y'all are forcing
no, I'm sorry.
back in.
No, I'm sorry. I just saw that comment. I just wanted to say that.
Then
we don't
let
have
me
to
chime
go
in.
into the whole thing.
Then let me chime in. I'm going to simply say this. I have an issue with it. Booker T, you're wrong. If anybody can get this message to Booker T, I'm going to tell you right now, dreadhead to dreadhead, you're wrong. The reason why I say that, who else in the company is a part-time champion?
Brock Lesnar, when he was...
No. Right now. Currently wearing a belt. Who was the part-time champion?
Logan Paul.
Logan Paul. Is he a WWE superstar professional wrestler? No. Is he a WWE superstar? He signed a contract, so technically yes. But is he a pro wrestler as in this is my job, this is what I wanted to do, I pay dues to get here? No. Roman Reigns is. Roman Reigns is a guy that could not get over to the point where you beat The Undertaker at WrestleMania and you still couldn't get over. John Cena comes over here, burns you to the ground. Still couldn't get over. You finally are the man. The very thing that you've been trying to get to for years. And the second you're there, okay, let me slow down.
It wasn't the second.
But my point is, if you are the guy, if you are the champion, people get into professional wrestling because they want to be a champion. How can you do that if there's no champion to go against, if there's no interaction? You know what I mean? It's just here and there and wherever. It doesn't make any sense. And to the point of Monday Night Raw, you have Seth and you have Rhea, world heavyweight champions that allegedly, supposedly are the same as the champions on SmackDown, right? They call them different names, but you're supposed to be right here. Seth Rollins, week after week after week with a broken freaking back, shows up, shows out, does the dang thing.
I don't like that he defends his title every week. Your title should be more special than that.
I don't think he defends it every week, and I don't want to see him defend it on NXT. But I'm saying he's there. He's present. That's what I don't like about the situation with Roman Reigns, because what you're showing everybody is this title is more prestigious than this title. And we all kind of said that when they came out with the World Heavyweight Championships.
I mean, it is what it is. It is more prestigious. And here's the bottom line. I think that he was ready to leave. Like the rumor said. And they were just like, look, just come a couple times a year. Because they're just not ready to have somebody who could pull the same like money and crowd and interest. Like, who is really going to fill his shoes?
I mean,
and the only reason that we keep saying that, even for those of you who hate Roman Reigns, is because any video, ask just Alex, if your video is about Roman, your views are going to go through the roof. Our top watch videos across the board are all Roman Reigns, from his music, his theme song, to everything about him.
But I'm not saying you got to wrestle every week. You don't have to do much of anything, but you get paid a lot of money, bro. Just show up, spear somebody out of nowhere. I don't know.
You don't even need to show up these days. You could do you guys could pre-film backstage segments. Nobody knows if you're really backstage. Nobody knows. It just looks like
that's what I'm saying. Exactly.
So we thought you were there.
Exactly. So I take issue with it, but we agree to disagree. Let's move on. We mentioned Carlito. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Right here, folks. LWO has imploded. Carlito came out there because he wanted to talk about it. We saw it. We saw what happened. Santos came out there, had the brass knucks, just kind of gingerly put it on the ring apron, got on up out of there. And what happened? Logan Paul, women's right. That's what I'm calling it. The women's right. With the women's right, knocks out Rey Mysterio. 1, 2, 3. Your new United States champion. And then they accuse. Carlito comes out. So my question to y'all, we got Carlito versus Santos Escobar. We saw the interaction with Zelina Vega slapping the taste out his mouth. Then he had that weird smile on his face. Didn't like that. Didn't like that. I don't know what you like to do in your private life, bro, but I didn't like that. Okay. Other members of LWO come out. He's like, let's just put it in. Let's shield it. He got down with the get down. So I'm going to ask two questions. He took out Rey Mysterio. I saw a post that Zelina did saying, I hate you, forever trusting you. And Santos goes, good luck in your future endeavors. I love that. I love it when they do real life stuff to continue the kayfabe stuff.
That's great.
Bayley was great at that when she was injured. So I have two questions. Who do you think is going to win this match? Actually, yeah. Who do you think is going to win this match? And I personally like a heel Zelina. I liked Legado del Fantasma. This may be thinking a little more than I probably should, giving WWE a little too much credit. I don't know. But we've seen the great ruse. Is this part of a bigger ploy? My question is, who's winning this match? And is this part of a bigger thing? Will we see Rey Mysterio coming out there trying to lend the assist? Or is everybody going to be Legado del Fantasma and turn on Rey like a pack of wild hyenas? Is this all just one thing, or is Santos really going it alone?
I mean, that is the question, right? Because if you're giving Santos a push as a heel, he needs this win. You just brought Carlito back. Is he gonna lose his first solo? Isn't this his first solo match at a pay-per-view? Like, Carlito.
For well, I mean, coming with officially back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like, did you bring him back for him just to lose? I don't know. Like, I don't know. I don't feel like I know an answer to this one.
Are we going to see some shenanigans in this match?
I feel like I want to say Carlito, but then I feel like no. I feel like there's going to be shenanigans. He's a heel, and they need to really continue to solidify him as a heel, which means I feel like the Santos will get the victory with some kind of heel shenanigans.
So then, is this still Santos going in alone and LWO to be LWO? Or is everybody just playing Ray and playing us?
I don't know.
Like Ray's going to come out, it's going to be a thing. And then, because I just so appreciate a heel Zelina, but I got to be honest with you, Actress of the Year award, she had them tears. She's got me believing it.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
I don't know. Hey, Roland Berg, good to see you, buddy. We appreciate you being up in here. Now he wants to take a part-time schedule when he becomes the guy. Thank you. I know. I'm going to catch up. Because this, I'm not going to go there. Don't get me going. Don't get me going. Now and beyond, he can run with his top spot. Yeah, he can. Yeah, he can. But just Alex, again, there's still no. We have to get to next year. Right now, there's absolutely no road to him being in line to face Roman Reigns. We all thought when Jay came over, Cody was going over, and yet KO went over. So still, I was like, what the freak?
Yeah.
You brought him over here to be the guy. So I don't know. You got Santos. Let me see. Carlito. So you got Carlito?
Unless there's a surprise appearance from the bloodline causing them to lose, and then Cody, like Roman's like, that was for you, Cody and Jay, whatever. And that leads Cody over to Roman.
I suppose that's possible. Reba Booker T said, while y'all complaining, the Emancipator, TJ, good to see you. We'll read it. Carlito for D Extreme. Michael Tolbert got Santos. Joe Davidian, Orton returns because of Cody being live tonight. Fair enough. Carlito's going to reign supreme over that Andrade reject. Dang, son. Why you got to bring Andrade into this? What? Santos for Ravishing One. Trey got Carlito. Donovan got Escobar. Just Alex Santos. Zay Santos. Santos wins. Santos Andrade. He ain't in this conversation, but that's hilarious. Zachary Tyler Holloman, thank you for joining us. You have Santos. He turned heel, keep his heat. I like it. I like it. I like it. All right. Yeah, flat out. It sucks because I hate to see a returning Carlito lose. That's kind of how I feel right now, like with you mentioned Chad Gable with Alpha Academy. Their face comedy shtick right now, I love their backstage segments. It's great and everything. I hate to see these guys losing matches, though. Like their win-loss record right now is totally lopsided. And the showing that Chad Gable had against Gunther was fantastic, but if they're constantly losing, even on NXT, I got a problem with it.
Yeah.
So to see a returning Carlito is even bigger than he was in his first run, and he can still go. He can take this loss. I just don't want to see that continue. Like, you're coming here to avenge your friend and you lose. My question, though, is this going to be a clean loss? Are we going to see somebody come out? Are we going to see a hobbling Ray try to come out there, help Carlito, and that interference will cause Carlito to lose the match? I'm thinking something along those lines. For sure, I'm going Santos for the win. Absolutely for the win. Absolutely keep him heel. I'm just wondering if we're going to see a bigger picture here. You know, that's ultimately what I'm trying to get at. You know what I mean?
You still can accept the fact that, hey, John, now you still can accept the fact that it would just be him and not all LWO.
I mean, it's fine, but we've seen it too many times. The numbers game just doesn't work, and you need people in your corner. So you just turned your back on the entire LWO, And you're telling me that one man is going to consistently overpower and outsmart for the people? It doesn't make sense to me.
Unless Andrade's contract is up at AEW and Andrade comes to Santos's defense and they team them up.
I would love to see it, but will they use him right? He just couldn't get that heat. I love Tranquilo. I loved him and Selena Vega. And they blew that up. They're always blowing up factions. I don't know. He had to do after delaying his knee surgery. Ray just had surgery. He ain't coming out. So he had surgery. Okay, well, I mean, well, I guess it is what it is. But either way, we all pretty much seem to, for the most part, it seems go for Santos. Escobar. What up, Anthony? Jennifer Potter. Hey, what's going on? If he loses, I feel like it would ruin the build and momentum he has going right now. I believe that. We got the Nation of Domination. What's up, Nation?
What up?
I know you said I saw a thing earlier. You weren't sure we were going to be here. Thank you for joining us.
You still go out to go Black Friday shopping. Yo, we were just talking about how now you just do it online. It's like, I'm glad to know that some people actually go out there.
There are people today that they don't know what it was like back in the day. It was war games.
It was, man. You had people out there fighting, macing other people to get the deal. Woo!
Yeah, chairs.
You was risking your life.
Out there 2 o'clock in the morning, just.
Yes, in the Toys R Us parking lot. Freezing.
You know what I mean?
People don't even know.
I mean, you had to make some fools up in these stores.
You have people camping out overnight, y'all. I just want you to know, like, if you're young to where you don't remember this, that it was like they would go set up on Thanksgiving night at 6 o'clock, waiting until the store opened the next day. Then eventually they started actually doing them like Thursday night. Then they started doing them Thursday evening. And we're like, how is this Black Friday?
South Park they did a great episode about that. It was on last night. Where it was basically Black Friday and they were preparing for it and they were killing people and they were taking out eyes. I mean, it was brutal. That's pretty much what it was like. So that's what I want to see. I want to see that level of aggression, ruthless aggression tomorrow during War Games.
Hi, Tony, Kaname, Karan. Hello, Ramon. How are you?
All right, we're going to finish with the women's War
Brooks.
Games, but right now we have this one right here. This is interesting to me. I am a fan of Zoey Stark. So you have recently called up from NXT, Zoey Stark, going up against Mommy Rhea Bloody Ripley for the World Heavyweight Championship. Let me go ahead and say this, the opposite and flip side of what I was saying earlier. The championship is supposed to be right here. And Roman's title is here as far as the level of we feel it being, you know what I mean, versus Seth's, even though Seth has been consistently on television. I think it's the opposite for the women. Rhea Ripley, she put some respect on that title. Okay? She's over here body slamming dudes. She's putting everybody on notice.
I mean, she stepped a solo, dude. She did not care.
No way in this world. No way in this world you're going to tell me that this title is on the level of the devil. Sorry, that's AEW, MJF. There's no way you're gonna tell me that this title is on the level of Io Skies, as far as the heft, the weight.
I think you said that backwards, but I know what you mean.
Well, what I'm saying is Io's is down here, Rhea is here.
Right.
Is what I'm basically trying to get at. So if I said that backwards, I'm sorry. And no fault of Io. She's good. She's great.
Rhea is just a force to be reckoned with.
She's a force to be reckoned with. Ain't nobody scared of Io. Nobody. So I'm excited for the fact that Zoey Stark is in this situation that she's in. Because when she first got here, it was crickets. I remember when she first debuted. You could hear a mouse piss on cotton. it was so quiet. People were like, who the hell is that?
Right.
She had to go up under the learning tree of Hall of Famer Trish Stratus. That is exactly what she needed. She needed that push. And now here she is.
Yeah.
So with that said, let me ask you, who you got? Is Zoey Stark the woman to dethrone Mommy Rhea? Will Zoey Stark come out on top?
Hell no.
Damn.
It will be a nice fight. I think that she'll give us a decent showing.
She has a bass in her
Let me
voice.
tell you something.
Did you hear that?
Let me tell you something.
She's a black
the
outside
only
voice.
person who may have a chance at taking this title from Rhea is going to be Nia Jax. Until we're there, no one else is a contender.
You said Nia Jax.
Savage
Savage is live. We are going to dip into his because he is also a friend of the channel. We keep meaning to do a live with him. We just can't connect because he's overseas. It never happens. Okay,
Dro,
so you are saying
if you want to go over there, Dro, we appreciate you being here for when you were. It's all love, baby.
Zion. We're not talking about Zion. Zion ain't nowhere to be seen. Does he still go here?
Seen Zion.
Zion Quinn still go here?
Wait, so who do you have for the win?
Oh, I got Rhea Ripley.
All day.
But again, I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that so long as this is not a short match, so long as this is not a one-sided match. Because Zoey Stark is good in that ring.
Yeah.
She has demonstrated that. All I want to see is have her hang tough with Rhea Ripley. I want to see the stiff hits in this match. You understand? You kick somebody in the head, and I've said this before, you know that kick and that head jerks, so you know it connected. You all seen that head jerk, make the back of your teeth click, make you hit a pose. You understand what I'm saying? That's all I want to see. I want to see a good showing in this match. I want to, at the end of it, say, you know what? She may have lost, but dang, give her her flowers for doing work. That's all. We'll leave it at that because we pretty much got Rhea. Zoey Stark to lose respectfully. That's what I'm talking about, Emancipator. That's what I'm talking about. Neptune X, they said on Twitter that AOP has been... Oh, okay, well, hey. Oh, AOP.
What?
Oh, so he's saying there's been rumors, it's been said that AOP has possibly been, making the rounds in WWE. That could be the new heavies for Santos.
Oh,
gotcha. I like that. Oh, that's good. See, now you got some serious heft on this side.
Yeah.
Yep, I like it. I like it a lot. I think this test match to see if Zoey can hang with the top. Yep, I like that. Mommy's always on top. Just ask Dirty Dom. Yep, Mariah Carey loses the hey. Because can Zoey hit that? All I want for Christmas. Can she do all that? I don't know. Just like they do currently for Tegan. Yeah. Kind of like what Chelsea Green says. She called her, what did she call her? Sherbet or Rainbow and Cat. She was talking about Tegan and Natalya, calling Natalya Cat Lady and her Rainbow Bright or something, whatever.
Yeah.
The only thing standing out for her is her hair, which, I hate to say is kind of true.
That's true.
Yeah, okay. So I think collectively we can all say that Rhea Ripley is going to come out on top. Just Alex has an update. Becky, hold on, Quantaven, you say that. Okay, so you think Becky Lynch is the only person that can take the belt off of Rhea Ripley? I don't see it. I don't see it.
Okay, well, Steven.
What up, David?
Morris just said something, and then Just Alex, that was his update, said the same thing. So go to Just Alex's thing.
Living Color just released a remastered version of CM Punk's theme song, Cult of Personality. Let me go ahead and give you honorable mention. Living Color just released a remastered version of CM Punk's theme song, Cult of Personality. interesting timing. Interesting timing. There's nothing about the program as is on paper that says CM Punk fits in here.
Right.
Something has to happen in the men's 5-on-5. And whether, like I said, somebody gets injured and he pops in as the replacement, or something happens at the end. I don't like something happening at the end because you have Senior Money in the Bank. If CM Punk steps to Seth Rollins, that pretty much just puts like a stale Pall Mall, puts out Senior Money in the Bank, unless he decides to keep himself in that picture. I'm like, hey, hold up. And he goes and gets his briefcase, like slaps it. So then you got the 3 men standing in the ring. I don't know, but that's very interesting timing. Mackenzie Johnson, what's up? Good to see you. Okay. So I think collectively we can all say Rhea Ripley, cool. For the record, I don't see it happening, but fair enough. All right, folks.
Jennifer Potter.
Hello,
David Conroy.
In living color. Can do what you wanna do. In living color. Hated it. Y'all know what I'm talking about. And we joked about that when it was NXT 2.0, because we for sure said it was a living color. All right. This is it. Last one. The women's. Not on par with the men, because it's only 4, unlike the men who have 5. So I still feel a type of way.
So weird.
Still feel a type of way. But you have the women's war game match. On one side, you have Shotzi, who will always be Blackheart to us. The man, Becky Lynch. The queen, Charlotte Flair. Woo! And the EST of WWE, Bianca Belair. On the other side, we have a team that we thought was going to break up a long time ago.
Yep.
Didn't happen. Damage Control.
Stronger.
Are returning Kairi Sane, the Empress of Tomorrow, who I am still... I'm shocked she did this, but I'm cool with it. Asuka, Bayley, apparently she always has a plan. And your undisputed heavyweight women's champion, Io Sky, who will forever be Io Shirai to us. Who do you like?
So I think Damage Control is going to win, believe it or not.
Okay.
But I think that maybe Xia comes in and helps, and then they all turn on Bayley at the end.
Oh, you know what? I'm glad you said that, because remember when we saw Asuka and she had the makeup, she had the eye makeup like Xia Li's doing right now, got like this black kind of makeup going down. Yeah, seriously, why is she not a part of this faction?
I think she will be. I think they're going to boot Bayley and bring her in. I think that's the smartest thing they could do with her right now.
I like it. I like the fact that Xia Li popped back on NXT, even though she lost, which, whatever. But who was in the background? Boa. You know who she posted a picture with on Instagram? Boa. They were a faction in NXT.
Mm-hmm.
I would love, like you said, Boa, Xia Li, they join this faction. Boot out Bayley. She don't need no part of this.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? Let's just flip that Sky back to Shirai and let's just have them run. Let's have them be the Judgment Day of SmackDown. You feel me?
Yeah.
Just stop fooling around already.
Strong female faction. That's a strong female faction.
But your girl, Bianca Belair, that's your girl.
That's my girl. I'm not trying to bet against Bianca, but I don't think that they just put they just strengthen Damage Control on a whole nother level. For what? To pull out a loss? I don't think so. I don't think that they're going to do that.
So, I mean, Shotzi's one thing. She's taking her losses, but you've got Charlotte, you've got Becky. They could never get along. Best friends turn enemies. We got some heavyweights. Also have former champion EST Bianca Belair on here. You've got some heavyweights on this side.
But I agree with CW41 that Shotzi missed, Asuka missed Shotzi for the pin. Absolutely. You're going to give the pin to either Asuka or to Kairi. And then, yes, you're going to have of all those women, Shotzi needs to take the pin.
Dang. And I don't want to see it. So I think that's the easy route. I think who should get the pin? Well, first of all, who do you got on this? You said Damage Control or Team?
No, I said Damage Control.
Damage Control for the win.
Yeah.
All right. So looking back for the men's 5-on-5, we have Team Orton. Well, Team Cody. It's Team Cody. We got Team Cody for the win, right?
Yeah.
So we got the faces for the win. And you're saying that the heels for the women will win.
Yes.
What do y'all got? Damage Control wins. Let me see. Wins make this seem stronger. Dylan Danger. What if Asuka EO turn on Bayley? I can see it. Shotzi's only here to take the pin. That is unfortunate, like you had said earlier. Bye, Bayley. Bring in that trash. All right.
Oh, I love with that trash can. Io Sky with that trash can was so awesome when they were in NXT.
I'm going to go with my girl, Christine Gumison. I'm going to say that EST's team gets the win. Bayley takes the L, and then they turn on her like a pack of wild dogs.
Like a pack of wild dogs.
I think they're going to make it seem like, hey, it's okay or whatever, try to hug it out. And then, just like we've seen, and it goes down. So I say Team EST.
When they turned on Randy, that was such a career launching time for Randy. It really was.
That's what I got. That's what I want to see. So I say that Bayley will take that 1, 2, 3.
Get the tables. Devon, get the tables.
Then pack of wild dogs. They turn on Bayley. I'm going to say something interesting. What if the deal agreed between Rhea and Drew? Drew has dibs on the title. Damian wins. That's how Damian gets excommunicated from Oh. Wow. The Emancipator. That's a hell of a...
Yeah, man.
Wow. That's kind of crazy because Rhea and Damian are tight.
Yeah,
oh man, that would be.
But that's what I'm saying. That's how it always goes. The tighter they look, the more heartbreaking it is.
Is there any word? I haven't seen anything. Is there going to be a 0-hour pre-show? I haven't seen or heard anything about that. Because it also depends. I'm wondering how long these matches are going to go. We only have 5 matches on the card. The War Games, that can go a cool minute. You know what I mean? So I don't know if we have time for it, but I am curious. Turn on Bayley before this, and Sasha came back, and then he had the 4 horsewomen versus Damage Control. Oh my gosh. See, now we're thinking outside the box. Huh? If you make that happen, if you can, let me tell y'all something. If you want people talking at the water cooler on Monday before Monday Night Raw, which we'll be doing live, you bring in CM Punk, you bring in Sasha Banks to this pay-per-view, PLE, excuse me. Now we're talking who needs Roman. All right, so that is it. That is it for the matches. We laid it out. I am team sweet potato. This is team pumpkin pie. I think for me, the biggest question of all, will we see surprises? We've got Orton being a question mark because of his history. This taking place in Chicago. Possible turns with Damage Control. It would be a trip if AOP actually did come out. I like what I heard here. I don't know. Either way, like you said, it is time for War Games. So we will be back tomorrow for our live watch along for Survivor Series War Games. And we hope you guys come back. We will have some vegan food because I was denied at Universal.
Yes, you were.
I will be giving you what is called a Yelp disaster. But that's neither here nor there.
Oh, Three Diglets popped in right as we were leaving.
What? Three Diglets? You came out of nowhere. Okay, you're out of nowhere, folks. Give it up. Circle message. As long as Orton comes out to his new version of voices, I'll be happy. It's Orton. He's here.
Yeah. I'm excited.
Woo! No, we don't do a SmackDown watch along. We tried it. It didn't work.
Yeah, because we're on Pacific Standard Time, and the app that we used, for whatever reason, we could not get the Fox.
Couldn't quite work out.
SmackDown
Plus,
live.
we still want to do reactions. So we do live for Monday Night Raw. We go on live a little more often. But we have reactions. Yeah, so we'll have a reaction or two for SmackDown, I'm sure. All right, so this is it, folks. There are a lot of question marks all over this PLE. I have some gut feelings. I don't know. I want to thank the Mod Squad. I want to thank our members. Just Alex for showing up and showing out like you do, brother. We will be in your prediction show later on. For those that don't know, check out his channel. Just Alex's World. He'll be doing his predictions later on tonight. We will be slipping into those DMs. Thank you to everybody that just super chatted and supported us. Come back tomorrow. And to every single person that came in here, we hope that we are number one in your hearts as you are number one in ours. That's our tagline. I love it. Love you too, Anthony. So y'all gonna come back? Huh? Put up your one, son. Give me your yard. Give me your yeet.
Yeet. See you tomorrow.
It's gonna be good. Come back for some more A&B combos. Wrestling edition. Bone Crusher is knocked the heck out. Did that turkey, that tryptophan knock her out? She had some turkey. She did get a turkey leg, and that's another thing too. The turkey legs apparently at Universal are not as good as the ones at Disney.
No, they are not.
Universal, step your game up.
Step it up.
Yeet.
Yeet.
We'll do the same open tomorrow. That is it, folks. That's it. We love you. We appreciate y'all. And we bid you
I do.
see you tomorrow.
Bye.